you shall chance, Camillo, to visit Bohemia, you will notice great difference between our Bohemia and your Sicilia.
I think the king of Sicilia means to pay Bohemia the visitation which he justly owes him.
Wherein our entertainment shall shame us, we will give you sleepy drink that your senses will be unintelligent.
Sicilia cannot show himself overkind to Bohemia. The two were trained together, and though their more mature dignities and royal necessities have made separation of their society, their encounters, though not personal, have been with interchange of gifts, letters, loving embassies. Heavens continue their loves.
I think they're not in the world either malice nor matter to alter it. You have an unspeakable comfort in your young Prince Mamillius. It is a gentleman of the greatest promise that ever came into my note.
I very well agree with you in the hopes of him. It is a gallant child, and we desire yet our lives to see him become a man.
If the king had no son, all would desire to live on crutches till he had one.
One, we thank you, many thousands more.
I'll stay your thanks a while and pay them when you part.
Sir, that's tomorrow. I am questioned by my fears of what may chance or breed in our absence. Besides, I have stayed to tire your royalty.
Oh, we are tougher, brother, than you can put us to it.
No longer stay.
1 7 night longer.
Very sooth, tomorrow.
We'll part the time between then, and in that I'll no gainsaying.
Press me not, beseech you so. There is no tongue that can move. None in the world so soon as yours can win me. My affairs do even drag me homeward. So to save both, our farewell, brother.
Tongue-tied, our queen. Speak you.
I had thought, sir, to have held my peace until you had drawn oaths from him not to say.
You, sir, charge him too coldly. What lady she her lord? You'll stay?
No, madam.
Nay. But you will?
I may not, verily.
Verily? You put me off with limber vows. Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not like a guest. So you shall pay your fees when you depart and save your thanks. How say you? My prisoner or my guest? By your dread, verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest, then, madam. To be your prisoner should import offending.
Not your jailer, then, but your kind hostess. Come, I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were boys.
You were pretty lordings, then?
Oh, we were, fair queen, and to be boys eternal.
Was not my lord the verier wag of the two?
Oh, we were twins as lambs that did frisk in the sun with innocence for innocence. We knew not the doctrine of ill-doing, nor grieved that any did.
By this we gather you have tricked since.
Oh, my most sacred lady, temptations have since been born to us, for in those unfledged days was my wife a girl, and your precious self had not crossed eyes with my young playfellow.
Your queen and I are devils. Yet, go on. The offenses we have made you do will answer. You slipped not with any but with us.
Is he one yet?
He'll stay, my lord.
My request you would not. Hermione, my dearest, thou never spoke to a better purpose.
Never?
Never. But once.
What? Have I twice said well? When was before? I prithee, tell me. Crams with praise and makes our praises our wages. But to the goal. My last good deed was to entreat his stay. When was my first? Would her name were Grace? When? Nay, let me have it, I long.
Why, that was when 3 crabbed months had soured themselves to death, ere I could make thee open thy white hand and clap thyself my love. 'Twas then thou didst utter, I am yours forever.
'Tis grace indeed. Why, lo you now I spoke to the purpose twice. The one, forever earned a royal husband. The other, for some while a friend.
too hot. To mingle friendship far is mingling bloods. Oh, my heart dances, but not for joy. No, not joy. Entertainment I grant, but to be paddling palms and pinching fingers, all that is entertainment my bosom likes not, nor my brows. Mamillius, art thou my boy?
I am his lord.
Oh, thanks. Why, that's my boy. What, hast smudged thy mask? They say it is a puppy of mine. Come, Captain, we must be neat. Oh, not neat, but cleanly, Captain. Oh, how now, you wanton calf, art thou my calf?
Yes, if you will, my lord.
Thou wants a rough patch, and the shoots that I have to be full thy need. Yet they say we are almost as like as eggs. Women say so. That will say anything, but were they false, as dice are to be wished by one that fixes. As dice are to be wished by one that fixes. Yet were it true to say this boy were like me.
What means Cecilia? Something seems unsettled.
Oh, my lord! What cheer! How is it with you, brother?
You look as if you held a brow of much distraction. Are you moved, my lord?
No, in good earnest. Looking on the lines of my boy's face, methoughts I did recoil 23 years and saw myself unbreached. How like, methought, I was then to our young colonel, our squaw, our gentleman. Mine honest friend, will you take eggs for money?
No, my lord. A fight.
Oh, you will? Why, happy man be stole. My brother, are you so fond of your young prince as we do seem to be of ours?
If at home, sir, she's my exercise, my mirth, and my matter. Now my sworn friend, and then mine enemy. But with her varying foulness does cure in me the very thoughts that thick my blood.
So stands the squire offers with me. We two will walk, my lord, and lead you to your graver steps. Hermione,
If you would seek us, we are yours in the garden. Shall attend you there?
to your own bents dispose you. You'll be found, for you beneath the sky. Oh, I am angling now, but for you perceive me not how I give line. Go, play, boy, play. There have been, or I am, much deceived. Cuckolds ere now. And many a man there is, even at this present now while I speak this, holds his wife by the arm, that little thinks she has been sluiced in's absence, and has pawned fished by his next neighbor, by Sir Smile, his neighbor. Many thousand ons have the disease, yet feel it not. How now, boy?
I am like you, they say.
Oh, why, that's some comfort. What, Camillo there?
I am a good lord.
Go play, Mamillius. Thou art an honest man. Camillo, this great sir will yet stay longer.
Then what you do to make his anchor hold? When he passed out, it still came home.
Didst note it?
He would not state your petitions, made his business more material.
Didst perceive it? How came it, Camillo, that he did stay?
At the good queen's entreaty.
Queen's be. Was this taken by any understanding pape of thine?
I think most understand Bohemia stays here longer. Stays here longer?
Oh, aye, but why?
To satisfy your highness and the entreaties of our most gracious mistress.
Satisfy. The entreaties of your mistress. Satisfy. Oh, let that suffice. I trust in thee, Camillo, with all the things nearest to my heart. We have been deceived in integrity, deceived in that which seems so.
Be it forbid, my lord.
Thou art a coward, if thou inclinest that way.
My gracious lord, I may be negligent, foolish, and fearful. In every one of these, no man is free. But if ever I were willful negligent, it was my folly. But beseech your grace, be plainer with me. Let me know my trespass by its own visit. If I then deny it, 'tis none of mine.
Have not you seen, Camillo, my wife is slippery. If thou wilt confess, then say my wife's a hobby horse.
I would not be a stander by to hear my sovereign mistress clouded so without my present vengeance taken.
Is whispering nothing? Is leaning cheek to cheek? Is meeting noses? Kissing with inside lip? Oh, Bohemia, nothing. My wife is nothing, nor nothing have these nothings, if this be nothing.
Should my lord be feared of this diseased opinion and retire, it is most dangerous.
Say it be, 'tis true.
No, my lord.
It is. You lie. You lie. I say thou liest, Camillo. Oh, my wife's liver were infected as her life. She would not live the running of one glass. Why, he that wears her like a medal, hanging down his neck, Bohemia, who may see plainly as heaven sees earth and earth sees heaven, how I am galled.
Sir, my lord, I do this, but I cannot believe this crack to be my grand mistress. I have loved you.
Thus think I am so money, so unsettled, to appoint myself in this vexation, and give scandal to the blood of the prince my son, who I do think is mine, and love as mine, without right moving to it? Would I do this? Could man so blench?
I must believe you, sir. I do. And will fetch off Bohemia, Lord. Provided that, when he's removed, your highness take then your queen as yours at first, even for your son's sake.
Thou dost advise me? I'll give no blemish to her honor. None.
Go then, my lord, and with a countenance as clear as friendship wears at least, keep with Bohemia and your queen. And his cupbearer, if for me he have wholesome beverage, account me not your servant.
This is all. Do it, and thou hast the one half of my heart. Do it not, and thou splits thine own.
I'll do it, my lord.
I will seem friendly, as thou hast advised me.
Oh, miserable lady. But for me, what case stand I in? I am to be the poisoner of good Polixenes. I must forsake the court. To do it or no is certain to me a breakneck. Happy star, ring now. Here comes Bohemia.
This is strange. Methinks my favor here begins to warp. Not speak. Good day, Camilla.
Hail, most royal sir.
What is the news of the court?
Not rare, my lord.
Oh, the king hath on him some countenance as though he lost some province or some region, loved as he loves himself.
I dare not know, my lord.
How dare not and do not? Do you know and dare not? Or be intelligent to me, good Camilla.
There is a sickness which puts some of us in distemper, but I cannot name the disease. And it is yet taught of you that yet are well.
How caught of me? I do beseech you, if you know aught of that knowledge that does behoove my knowledge, to be informed, imprison it not in ignorant concealment.
I may not answer.
I should be sick, and yet I am well? I must be answered. How far off? How near? What way to be prevented, if so? If not, how best to bear it? On, good Camillo. By whom, Camilla?
The king! For what? He thinks, nay, with all confidence, he swears as he had seen it, that you have touched his queen.
That my best blood did be turned to infected jelly, and my name on my arrival and my approach be shunned, nay, hated, as the greatest infection that e'er was heard or read. How should this grow?
I know not, my lord, but I am sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than question how 'tis born. A utter truth.
We believe thee. Be pilot to me, and thy places shall still neighbor mine. My ships are ready, and my people did expect my hence departure 2 days ago. Come, Camillo, I'll